Hello, everyone. It's so exciting to be here. Today is graduation ceremony of Cohort 10 of Elevate Your Professional Presence. We are so excited. It's Cohort 10. So it's been 10 months of consistency, 10 months of showing up. Like, we are so proud. We are so proud. We are so grateful to God. We are grateful to everybody that has supported us. So as usual, I'm looking at the chat. I always want to see who will be the first person to come in, who will be the first person to come into the chat to say, I hear you. Augusta, how do you feel? Can you tell me how you feel in just a few words?
I feel amazing, right? I mean, I feel like I'm the one graduating. I feel like I've graduated 10 times and I can't just get enough of it. So amazing, amazing.
That is so, so beautiful. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for all the work you've been doing. Like, we could not have come this far without you. I don't say it enough, right? I should keep saying it.
I
Yeah, so
don't
thank
agree. I don't
you.
agree. You're the backbone, you're the driver. So
Even the backbone needs other bones to support it, right? Only the
uh,
backbone does not make progress. Yes. So you've been there, and it's been amazing that we are able to kind of synergize and bring this magic together. And each of these graduations, I don't take it for granted. I count it as a completion of a project. The success stories, that the fact that we are able to start something, bet it, bring it to an end. So thank you very much for being here with me. I see Chidi. Chidi is the first person that showed up on the chat. Chidi says, I hear you. Chidi is the AI man. I hope you'll be coming up on stage today to tell us something about AI. Thank you, Chidi, for coming. If you are joining in the chat, whether you are joining in YouTube or LinkedIn, let us know where you are joining from, right? Just let us know where you are joining from. It's always very exciting to see the reach and the spread of our events, to see who is here. So Kaba is here. Oh, yeah, I remember Kaba. I had a meeting with him yesterday. Says, congratulations to Cohort 10. Thank you so much for being so early. I'm so excited to see you. Chidi says, congratulations to all of us. Yes, congratulations to all of us. It's exciting to see you. Then we have Kimisha King. I was in Kimisha's event yesterday. Such a powerful, powerful summit. Like, oh wow, there are powerful women in this world. Thank you, Kimisha, for all the work that you do. We are excited to have you as part of this cohort. We are excited that you were able to tune in today. Thank you so much for showing up. Professor Roxana is here. Professor Roxana is always coming to our events. We are so grateful to you, Ma. We see your support, right? It means a lot to us. Sometimes the people who just show up in the background to cheer for you, to just be there, it gives you that energy to know that you are doing something right, and then you keep going. So thank you so much, Professor Roxana, for always showing up to support us. We appreciate it. Right. Chidi says what? It's an exciting moment. You are graduating. Crazy. It's not easy. Oh. If it's easy, let them run it. Congratulations. Tell me where you are joining from. Oh, I'm not seeing people telling me where they are joining from. Mary says, congratulations to all of us. Yes. Deborah Charles says, I am so excited. Deborah, you and me both. You and me both. Yes. We are all so excited. Colomb says, congratulations to us. Yes. And then Kimisha says, thank you, Queen. It's been a blessing. Yes, please. It's been a blessing having you. I've learned quite a number of things from you, and it was exciting collaborating in your event yesterday. I really, really enjoyed it. Thank you for putting my face in Barbados. Kimisha was the one that put my face in her magazine. So now the women in Barbados know who I am. Because of Dr. Vicky, because of Kimisha, now I get to have a whole new family in Barbados. Thank you very much. It's been so, so, so wonderful. Deborah Charles says, congratulations to all Cohort 10 graduates. Thank you. I'm still waiting for people to tell me where they are joining from, right? Are you joining from Nigeria? I know Kimisha is in Barbados. I know Colombo is in the US. Deborah is in Nigeria. I say I know a lot of people. Yeah, so she's already saying that. She said, I'm tuning in from Barbados. I'm excited to be graduating today. Yes, we are excited to have you. We are going to get started in no time. We'll be starting in no time. So this is just getting ourselves ready for today. And typically we keep our events short. We try to keep it between 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes, just so we can have a solid power-packed event. And of course, this event today is a celebration. It's a graduation, an award ceremony. It's not a teaching. It's just a time for us to take stock. It's a time for us to relax, for us to look back on these 21 days of showing up every day, building our personal brand. How's it been? How difficult was it? What did you learn? What did the journey teach you? How did the process change you, right? So I'm going to start by introducing myself in case anybody here don't know who I am. My name is Dr. Amaka, and I'm the founder and lead coach of Scholar Up Mentoring Academy. And at Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, we do two main things, which I'll share with us in a video. But in sum, the first thing that we do is mentoring graduate students. For me specifically, those students who are trying to come to the US for graduate school. I got my PhD in the US, so I've been doing that even before I completed my doctorate. That's the first part of Scholar Up. Augusta is over there in France. She's doing her magic with the people who are going to France. She does such a crazy ass job of it. I think she has helped more than 700 people at this point. I've lost count. So Augusta also helps students who are trying to probably go to business school, graduate school. She understands the whole route to France, and she's been doing that work for quite some time. And then the second thing we do, which is like a reflection of our celebration today, is personal branding for busy professionals, right? Career professionals, people who are busy. We understand that in this age and time, attention is the new currency. Visibility is the new currency, right? I think I was just in a meeting right now, and then somebody said something important that just stuck with me. He said, in this age and time, it's no longer about what you know, it's about the person who knows what you know, right? I think I'm getting that right. So it's not just enough that I know what I know. It's about the right people knowing that I know what I know. And I'm having that, I'm making that connection, I'm making that network. So it's no longer when personal branding was just for celebrities or influencers. At this age and time, whatever you are doing, you want to make sure that you are connected with the right people. You want to make sure that people are seeing your work, and your work is having more impact than you can ever have. For example, we've had how many hundreds of professionals pass through our cohort. Many of them I've never seen, like maybe 99% of them. Even Augusta, who is one of my best people in the world, I've never just seen her virtually, right? So that's the beauty of the virtual world. That is, you begin to feel like this person is like my sister, this person is like a big part of my life, but somehow the internet has connected you and you find that places of alignment. So it's very important. So that is something that we've been doing at Scholar Up, and this is our 10th cohort. Can somebody say whoop in the chat? Can you say whoop, whoop? It's really not easy, right? It's not easy that we've shown up and we've done our cohorts, come rain, come shine, come rain, come shine, 10 months. This is 10 months. In 2 months' time, we are going to be celebrating our 1 full year anniversary of our LinkedIn Elevation program. It's not been easy. We've had our challenges along the way, but we've just stuck it out. We've just showed up and showed out. We said, this is what we are about. We are going to help other people to amplify their voices. We are going to help other people to position their brands. And it's just been wonderful. It's been a wonderful experience that we've all grown from. So before I keep going, I'm going to give Augusta a chance to introduce herself, and then we can get started for the day. Augusta, over to you.
Thank you, Amaka. Thank you for being the brain behind this wonderful Scholar Up Academy. Thank you for elevating our professional presence. I'm like one of the #1 beneficiary of this program. I am the testimony. I am a testimonial.
Testimonial.
I'm so grateful. I mean, like 10 months, 10 cohorts, and we're still going strong. And we have 10 more to go, 100 more to go. Who knows where we're going? So grateful. So I'm Augusta. I am your study in France expert. I'm your higher education consultant. I'm also a teacher. I'm a medical doctor by training. That's my degree. I am all about advancing global access to quality education, especially in Africa. So I also work as the Africa Development Officer at OM Lyon Business School. It's a business school in France, a top business school. 5 seconds of fame for them. And I'm so happy to have been working with Amaka since I graduated from Cohort 1. So I currently volunteer as the Senior Executive Administrator of this wonderful Scholar Up Mentoring Academy. So
let's raise our shoulder. How easy.
Before I forget, Barbican rated top rated education content creator. So please, if you're not following me, stop whatever you're doing now and go and follow Dr. Augusta on LinkedIn, because I share
agree. I absolutely agree that if you're not following Dr. Augusta, your LinkedIn experience is missing a vital piece, like agreements, no arguments. So if you're not connected with Dr. Augusta, this is your cue to just, I think she's the only person that has her name on LinkedIn. There's no two of them. It's just her. So click Dr. Augusta Imomon, MD. There you have her. Thank you very much, Dr. Augusta. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the energy, most of all. The most important thing that people bring to you is energy. When people can see your vision and then agree to run with it, even when there's uncertainties and the future is not very clear. So I must recognize all the work, all the things you do behind the scene. It makes it possible for me to come out and be that coach who can support other people, because somebody else is picking up the pieces behind the scene, right? So thank you very much. I truly appreciate that. So we'll get started in a minute, but before we go, let me share a 1-minute video about Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, just so we can understand what
Success
we are about,
begins with the right guidance and opportunities. And at Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, we are here to help you unlock your full potential. Whether you're preparing for graduate school applications or building a standout professional presence on LinkedIn, we provide the tools and support you need to thrive. Our programs are designed to help you craft a compelling personal brand, position yourself for global opportunities, and achieve your dreams. Led by Dr. Amaka Ifaduba, a dedicated mentor and coach, Scholar Up empowers you with personalized mentoring, actionable resources, and proven strategies to take bold steps toward a brighter future. Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is more than a program. It's a community dedicated to helping you succeed. Take the first step today and discover how we can guide you on your journey to greatness. Follow our page for updates and access all our resources at linktree.com/scholarupacademy. Your success story starts here.
Amazing. So that is Scholar Up Mentoring Academy in brief, right? So if you're not connected with us, if you're not following our page on LinkedIn, you know that your LinkedIn experience is not complete, right? If you want your professional presence to be elevated, you know you are in the right place. So God has given us the grace to build a very strong, neat community with a strong alumni network. I think that is another very unique thing about Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, is the fact that people that go through our program, we don't just discard them. We still find a way to just keep everybody together, and we have them as part of what we are doing. Sometimes you see them as guest speakers in our event. You'll be meeting some of them this evening who will still come up to talk about their experience. I think that has made it very, very unique for us. So one more thing that I'm going to share before we start going is just to show you just a spread of how far we've gone with our program. Like I said, this is the 10th cohort. I need to have updated this, but it's not updated, but I would still show us. So this is like the spread of how far we've reached with our programs. So we've gone as far as we've had members from China, France, United Kingdom, Ethiopia, Barbados, Ghana, Thailand, of course, Nigeria. Nigeria is my motherland. So it all started with the Nigerians, right? And then we've had people from Pakistan, from Kenya, and all of those all cut across board. So we like to keep our data. We like to see the people we've reached and the people we've supported. And we have all of these brands all scattered across LinkedIn, right? So most of the time we find ways to spotlight our alumni members. We find ways to just make sure we keep them in the loop, because like I said, for me, the most important thing is continuity. That's the most important thing. It's not the fact that you go through the program, but it's what happens to you after the program. So most of the time when I look at my men people, like my men G's, like Augusta, I'll say, if you're in doubt of the work we do, go and look at those people, go and look at them, so I can use them to brag, right? So they become like bragging rights for me to go and say, these are the people who bought into the vision from the first cohort and they've been there. Okay, let me see what's happening in the chat. Chidi said, whoop. Yes, he responded. And then we have Eromosele says, Dr. Anna is from the UK, Louisa is from Ireland. I used to say Ireland before. Then my mentor corrected me. So it's not Ireland, it's Ireland. So since then, I became very intentional anytime I want to say, Scholar Up is international. Yes, please, we are global, right? We are a global brand. We are not local. Right, so Frederick is here. Frederick, can you tell me where you are joining from? He says, wow, okay. Ramosele says the strongest alumni network in the world. True that, I agree with you. You are just spitting facts. All right, and then Frederick says, any scholarship for international students? Of course, it depends on where you want to go to. This is a very ambiguous question. Most of the students who I guide to come to the United States, I couldn't afford to come to the United States for graduate school, right? The only reason why I can't be here and get the quality of education I got is because I was on scholarship, because my funding per year was greater than $50,000 every year. So, you know, I'm not a rich man's daughter. There's no way I could have paid that amount of money. So there are always funding opportunities. These are the things we guide you through depending on where you want to go to for graduate school. And then, oh, you say, please DM. Okay, yes, so Remosela is already telling you what you should do. Yes, please send me a DM and so that I can understand your question better. Or if you want to go to France, you can send Augusta a DM. If you want to come to the US, you can send me a DM. That's the two things. Send link. Send me a DM on LinkedIn. You can send me this is my LinkedIn name. I can see that you're on LinkedIn. So send me a message on LinkedIn. That should be fine. And you say you're joining from Ghana. Yes, that's good to know. So just feel free to send me a message. At the end of the event, I'm going to check and see your message. And then if you want to go to France, this is also Augusta's LinkedIn name. You can send her a message on LinkedIn. I believe she's going to answer you. Okay, now that we've said that, the agenda for this our meeting, we are going to have a couple of our current participants for Cohort 10, old participants just come on board to share in brief their experiences, and then we'll have our awards. That's the most exciting part for me. We always have the students. Everybody has done well, right? We had a class of 40, Augusta, we had a class of 40, right? So we had a class of 40, so we have about 5 or 6 people who are receiving an award. So stay tuned for that. That will happen towards the end. So having said that, let me see those who are backstage. Let me start bringing them up. I hope they are all ready. I see Brother Me. Let me bring him back up. This one is our senior brother that is always causing stress. Let me bring him first while the other people are preparing themselves. I see Louisa. So Louisa is coming after. Yes, Brother Eromosele, welcome on board. Thank you for coming on board. Thank you for being a part of our support system and a part of our cohort. I hope your network is good.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Louisa,
okay, lovely. Yeah, but I can see myself everywhere, including the platform. So thank you for having me. Just before you put me up on the stage, I was saying, you know what, you need to put the other people in the studio first so I can comment on their contributions. But it's always good to be here. I'm almost becoming a regular feature. Since Cohort 7, I think I've attended every graduation, and
you still attend the next one.
It's actually important to me because you can never stop preaching the good news. If I would speak like one of the apostles, you know. And I was sharing with somebody today, a very experienced person, and I was saying what this whole program has done for me, apart from identifying my brand, which I've always been in the business of personal and business development, but I've actively now had to learn more in my field. So because, you know, coming out, showing up every day, having to post, you know, we are going deep into research. One of the cohort members had even called me to say, you know what you are doing is fantastic, and it even covers more. So it looks like I was limiting myself, and you know, that power of collaboration, somebody encouraging the work I am doing and saying, what you are doing is good, what you are doing is excellent, but maybe you should widen the scope, because if we have voices like you pushing for personal development, take it beyond the office space, take it beyond the business space, take it to people's homes, take it to the street. You know what? Because there's a lot of things to learn in personal development. And that is what Scholar Up Mentoring Academy stands for: professional growth, professional development. And that is why I've mentioned that that is the strongest alumni network in the world. Unlike every other university where you have your classmates, and after graduation, then you look for the next reunion. Scholar Up, after graduation, there's some level of accountability. Why have I said that? Because if, for example, I decide not to post on a day and I wake up and I see the alumni community, everybody's posting, I'm like, why am I not posting? Why shouldn't I post? And you even have to go and comment on other people's posts, being that you are benefiting from them. You are learning of their skills, learning of what they have to contribute. And trust me, beyond growing your visibility, your followers, the people you meet here, like lovely Louisa that's already on stage, it's amazing. Every day you meet new people, you get new experience. And check out the network. You can see the map from what Dr. Amaka shared in her slide. It's not easy to have people have interest all over the world. The map may be showing by countries, but I'll look at it that if you check that map, there is no continent that is missing. You know what it means to have Barbados in the building? Trust me, getting the Caribbeans is one of the most difficult things. And we have Dr. Vicky, now we have Kinisha, and there are more people coming from that area.
Yep.
Dr.
We
Amaka
have
has been in
two. We have
events.
two more in cohort 11.
Yeah, Dr. Amaka has been in events where they're like, we need to join this program. We love the testimony. So if you are on this live today, you're watching the recorded version, please speak the word, spread the word to your people. Cohort 11 is by the corner. Don't think about it, just join and take it from there. I've had to get people in wanting to join and they are giving excuses. Trust me, change does not need permission. I think I learned that line in one of our programs, whether I was in goal setting or here. Trust me. And I'll use this opportunity to say a testimony. Personally, while I was joining this program, I had personal goals I wanted to embark on. I am a personal development coach, but even a coach needs to be coached. So at some point, you need to refresh yourself. You need to learn from other people. You might don't always think you're even better than them. If you are better than them, you will still learn something of them that you probably have not even captured. Their thought knowledge will reignite your passion. And I will say that my main reason for coming back was to partake in that goal setting session. And trust me, it changed everything in April. I remember commenting, I think it was on Mary's post or somebody's post, and I said, she was like, how has your April gone? I said, trust me, it's been like the best month in the year because Dr. Amaka did whether it was a joke
Land
or
now. Let it land first. When you drop a bomb like that, let us clap to it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, everybody. And when you said I was celebrating driving theory test, in the UK, that's a big deal to actually pass that test.
It's a big deal in the
Because,
US, so it's a big deal
well,
too.
and the truth is, I was going into that test to try. That was my plan originally when I registered for that test in March. But after the goal setting session, I told myself, why am I going to try? 23
You are
pounds
going
might
to
look like
do
a
it.
small, may look small to me. But I'm like, if I get it out of the way now, I get it out of the way. So as much as, like I said, I'm a personal development coach advising people, I had to get that inspiration from Dr. Amaka's goal setting session to say, why not do it and get it right? And if you notice, I think a day after, I posted something about progress is progress. You have to just move and keep moving at your pace. And beyond that, I've not posted something on LinkedIn, but I'll say it here for free for the first time. I'm a Chartered Insurance Institute member of the United Kingdom, and I obtained that even few days before writing that test. One of the things my plan was for the year 2025 is to become an underwriter in insurance in the United Kingdom. And being a member of the institute, it was one of my goals. I had abandoned that project because I was overwhelmed satisfying other people, meeting personal demands, meeting business demands, engaging in mentorship sessions. But while doing that, we should not always forget to empower ourselves. And that goal setting session drew my attention to it, to say, you know what, while you are helping people to grow yourself. And I went back to my checklist and I'm like, this is a new quarter. I need to achieve as much goals as I can, especially the ones that I've abandoned. And in that week, as much as I was overwhelmed, all my outstanding goals for February and March was achieved in that week. So it's not just a personal will, it just shows that when you're in the community that can drive you, then you are inspired to grow. All right. So I will close with this because like I said, I learn every day. I was on Instagram last night up to 11 p.m. when it looks like Instagram is supposed to be I'm playing around. For some good reasons, all the platforms I'm on, maybe it's the algorithm, which Louisa will talk about very soon, leads me to personal development um, pages. So I'm not looking at JP 2025 or looking at all the playful stuff, but it leads me to personal development growth. And I watched a video that said something, and I want you to have this initiative while thinking of enrolling in cohort 11 right now. He says that one of the things you might think that being in a position, you said you might think that going backward means only reversing, but if you are in a position and other people are going forward, you are going backward. So it's an example of a line. If you stand at a spot in a line and people are marching forward and you remain in that place, before you realize, if you were number 10, you will become number last. So join a community that is interested in your personal growth. Join a community that is interested to make sure you move forward. Don't say I am okay where I am. Don't say like you said, you are analog. You are not born analog. Don't say, oh, I'm digital, I'm in trend. There are a lot of other things to learn from. So join Scholar Up Academy today. Sign up for cohort 11. Thank you.
Well, this kind of adverts with a brother like brother Mini, who needs to pay for advert again? She is just like
That's my brother. That's my brother. That's my brother.
And this kind of support, the support is choking. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's very insightful. And you're absolutely right that staying at a spot is the same thing as reversing, because life is always in motion, right? And we cannot just afford to stay stuck. We have to be intentional about sharpening ourselves. We cannot just write ourselves off. So thank you very, very much, Eremosele. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always being here, always really, really being that big brother that we need. And we appreciate it. It makes us happy to hear these testimonials. Really, I celebrate all the things you have achieved, and I really hope that let April even be the worst month so far for the ones going forward. Even though you say it's been the best month of the year, but let May blow your mind so much that you will look back and what you achieved in April would even be like, this was not even that important. So thank you very much. Louisa from Ireland. She's Ireland, if we used to call it. That's what my mentor told me. He says it's not Ireland, though. He says Ireland. Tell me if I'm right or wrong.
You're right.
Okay.
Ireland.
Please, you're welcome on the stage. Thank you for coming. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say again. Michael has just said everything. As in, we should just say the grace and be going like this.
Fuck your own.
No, but good evening, everyone. Of course, good evening, Dr. Amaka. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm just, in fact, for my post today, someone was asking me, you're so excited. I said, is it easy? Come and graduate. If you think it's easy, come and graduate. So it's been a whole lot of experience for me. Mind you, this is not the first masterclass I'm engaging in. So I can compare, right? And what makes this not even a bit, what makes this different? It's very, very it's action planned. instead of the whole just show up and post 21 days, post, and that's all. Like, this is more of, well, for me, let me speak for myself, right? It was more of speaking, especially, I keep on saying it, that goal setting till tomorrow has been my best class till tomorrow. Don't get me wrong, every class has been a hit, but that one has been, sure, that literally spoke to me and all. And up till today, right? And it's still, because when I even sometimes I want to sleep, I'm just hearing Dr. Maka's voice in my ear, like, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. No. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do this. So it's to me, it's like, okay, maybe you have like an eye opener, like a checker for me, right? So I just I'm a writer, so allow me. I just wrote down some things, right? So I first stepped into this challenge when I wasn't sure what to expect. Of course, I've said that before, but one thing I knew for sure was I was tired of playing small. I was tired of
Louisa, hold on. I'm going to video you so that I can get a recording of your thing from the beginning, so that I can have it and I can send it to you. Let me video you with my phone. Oh, yeah, start again.
Dr. Amaka, let me save your hand the stress because she's going to be long.
Okay.
This event is on YouTube. When the
Don't
YouTube
worry.
finish?
I just want to get the session of what she wants to read.
Okay,
Yeah,
don't worry.
yeah, just to get not everything. Yeah, just go on.
Okay, so I said, so when I first stepped into this challenge, I wasn't sure what to expect from joining Cohort 10 Scholar of Mentorship Academy. But one thing I knew for sure was I was tired of playing small, right? I wanted more visibility, I wanted more clarity, and I also wanted more courage to own my voice on LinkedIn space. And then looking back, 21 days later, all I can say is that this journey didn't just meet my expectations, it transformed me totally, right? I learned how to show up consistently, even on the days I didn't feel ready. I had this nudge to always show up regardless. So most times my posting time in my head was set to me by myself was 7 a.m. But because I just didn't want to just let myself down, I will still find myself showing up 8 o'clock because I told myself it's better late than never. And guess what? Even those late posts actually turns out to be the best performance. In my head, I'm like, so what if I did now make this post today? Exactly. What if all these connections like I made today? What if I just didn't post? So that nudge for me was just super. I sharpened my storytelling skills. I learned the true power of sharing, of course, from the heart.
Very
And I
important.
built the most important and the most valuable, genuine connections with amazing, supportive community. People who pushed me to rise higher. And of course, I discovered that growth isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet discipline of showing up daily that changes you. But most importantly, I realized something. I, for myself, I am enough, and my story is powerful enough to create real impact.
It is. Oh, please put your hands together for Louisa. See, I've got your 2 minutes clip. Now I don't have to suffer to go and look for it on YouTube. I can send it to you. It's so
But
beautiful.
in all of it, right? I think I'm a data. Oh, sorry, I'm a data analyst. I didn't do the introduction. I'm a data analyst, right? And that's why I always write, right, and good with figures. So it may be intriguing to know I did a data analytical review of my 21 days. I'll post it tomorrow. I'll
Okay.
tag you,
Yeah,
and you will
please,
see the trend
please.
and the days that worked for me, my most performing posts, the
I love it.
times, everything I did it. That's literally what I was doing after church today.
Okay.
So yes, it was even for me. I was like, okay, I'm just noticing a whole lot of trend that I didn't even expect, right? So yes, it's been amazing. It's been fun, and of course, this one, it's no longer Dr. Maka telling me. Like I have practicalized it. I'm seeing for myself why you need to do this or why you need to do that. And yeah, so it's been amazing. So you also know if your what they call them now, your target audience. That's even the one that intrigued me. So you get to know that if you've been posting to the voice or if you've been posting to the actual person, everything. So I will post it up tomorrow, and of course I'll be sure to tag everyone. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Louisa. If you're not connected to Louisa, you should have put your full name so that the people who are not connected to you, let me type it.
I literally remember, at first I don't put Louisa, it was at the beginning.
Oh, you see, I know your name. I did try. I hope I didn't murder it, Sha. Tell me if that is right.
Igbonoba, A after the B. Thank you.
I shall try now.
No, you over try.
So type. At least by the time you type Igbo, you would see her profile come up so that you can connect with her. I'm really excited to see your data analytics. See, that's the whole point about creativity. Bring your creativity into what you're doing, right? So now you can kind of track, really track, because that's one of the important things that I talked to us. Like, if you remember in the onboarding session, I said, if you don't track your progress, how will you know whether you've moved? How would you know that you have grown if you did not check where you've started from, so that you can really do this thing and you can look back and say, oh wow, something has shifted, something has changed. So thank you so much, Louisa. Thank you for
Dr. Amaka, let me interrupt you here. Apologies. So I'm going as an expo that with Louisa, I've had the biggest or the fastest collaboration ever. Okay. I was on her podcast. I will be on her podcast. Let me put it this way, because it's about to be published.
People are doing things behind our back.
Follow, explore with Louisa and get all the juicy real life gist versus data. She relates data to everything in life, to relationships, to growth, to success. Yeah, everything can link with data when it comes to her. So please follow her IG. Just use explore with Louisa and stay tuned. A lot to learn from her. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's good to know. I'll be looking forward to seeing that podcast. Thank you so much, Louisa, for coming up, bringing the energy, dressing up so beautifully, deciding to put me and Augusta to shame, but no problem. Augusta too.
I want pink too.
It's me that is dressed down, but thank you so much for showing up. It's been a pleasure having you in the cohort, and I think what makes it interesting is when people are truly willing to learn. It's a case of taking the horse to the river. So no matter how much you want to invest and pour, no matter how many voice notes I want to send, except you are willing to take what I'm telling you, I might as well be wasting my time. So I just want to thank you for the energy you brought, the discipline you brought, the dedication you brought. It shows, and it's very, very impressive. Congratulations to you for graduating today. I'm going to you can join back on LinkedIn so that more people can come into the studio. I think it's just 6 people that can stay in. Then I can bring back someone. Thank you. Kainde is here. Okay, and then who else is here? Okay. Madam Kainde, welcome on board. It's so beautiful to have you. Yeah. Those who are trying to join give me a minute. Those who are trying to join the studio, you can do that now that Louisa is going to join. Louisa, you can join on LinkedIn or join on YouTube so that more people can come into the studio. Yes, thank you very much. And then before you go, let me also talk to the people in the chat. This is a 3-way conversation. We have to carry our brothers and sisters along who are cheering for us. So Frederick is saying, how can you apply from Ghana? Okay, can you send me a message, right? Send me a LinkedIn, just drop a message to my DM, and I'm going to answer you at the end of the event. And then, of course, this is Kainde. She says, congratulations. She didn't put her name, so this is the opportunity. This is the person on the screen. It's always good when you have your name. I don't know if you have it or not, but then this is her so that you can connect with her. And then Cynthia says she's really glad to be here. Yes, we are happy to have you. My Biranka is here. I'm hoping she comes into the studio too. She says, join a community. Yes, join a community. So he's always supportive of us in this community. I know he's talking about Brother Me, that is Eromosele. So thank you for being here. Starting over. Okay, I'm not sure who that is. Says congratulations. Thank you very, very much. Grace is joining from YouTube. Grace says, I'm so happy to join the live session. Yes, Grace, we are happy that you are here. Then we have Mary, who is the change Change agents. Mary taught me a lot of things about change management. Everybody is hailing Eromosele. Okay, no problem. There is no problem. Who said? Maverick said, Louisa, I'm rooting for you. Okay, okay, that's Dr. Hannah. I think she's joining from YouTube too. Okay, Dr. Hannah, thank you so much. I hope you would also come into the studio and come and say hello to us. The link to the studio is on the chat in case you want to come into the studio. That's fine. You can come in and say hello. Owo says, every time the 21 days is always a transformer. Please say that again. Say that again. Oh. You say, wow, evidence day. Now, you know us, it's not cho-cho-cho. It's not cho-cho-cho at all. Our work used to speak for us, so God has been helping us. Really been helping us. And then Mary said, yes, we need to keep sharpening ourselves. We can't afford to be at the same spot. We keep moving. Yes, Mary, you are right. Zion, who is also a part of the cohort, Zion says, big congratulations to cohort 10. Thank you so much, Zion. And then Messi says, yippee, thanks Louisa for sharing from your heart. Yes, we really thank Louisa. I have a very beautiful video of Louisa. I can send it to her now. And then you're also congratulating Louisa. Okay, so Louisa, drop your IG handle. Yes, you can put it in the chat, Louisa. If you put your handle in the chat, I'm going to display it on the screen so that the people who want to connect with you there can see the handle. So you can just drop it on the chat. I would display it. Gift says, congratulations to all of us. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. So I want you to know that we are having a three-way conversation and we are happy that you are there. Of course, if we are just talking to ourselves and nobody's listening to us, we might as well go and do a Zoom call, right? What keeps it interesting is that we are having a conversation, both with the people in the chat who are not inside the studio and the people who are here in the studio. So, Madam Kainde, I'm passing it to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Good evening. Good evening, Dr. Amaka, Dr. Augusta, Mr. Me. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I'm glad to be here. I typed out something, so I'm going to read it, then I'm going to say something after. Okay. When I joined Scholar of Mentoring Academy, I didn't have it all figured out. I just knew one
Madam
thing.
Kainde,
I didn't want to
sorry,
learn.
I didn't know you want to read. Let me do for you too. Let me record you. My recording is nice. You will like it. Let me record it for
Okay.
you so that we don't have to go and stress. So start afresh and do
Thank
your best. Hold on. Let me get the video.
Okay.
Okay, we have poets today. Oh. The other cohort be learning. See, bro, me, you did not write anything. See, I'm showing you how it's done. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. When I joined Scholar of Mentoring Academy, I didn't have it all figured out. I just knew one thing. I didn't want to blend in. I wanted to stand out by being me. So from banking to manufacturing to now helping others show up boldly on LinkedIn, my path hasn't been typical, but that's what makes it powerful.
Mm.
My journey reminded me I am one of one,
Mm-hmm.
and so are you.
Mm.
You don't need to look like anyone else to make
Mm-hmm.
impact. Your story, your skills, your
Mm.
style, they
Mm.
matter. Scholar Up gave me tools,
Mm.
but more importantly, it gave me clarity and
Mm.
confidence. So here's my message as we graduate:
Mm.
own your
Mm.
difference, show up
Mm.
boldly, and remember your uniqueness is your
Mm.
superpower. Thank you, and see you at the
See
top.
you at the top, Madam Kainde. Thank you very much. That was lovely. See, you have your 1 minute now.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to send it.
Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much. Thank you. Do you have other comments to
Yeah.
make? Just
Yes, I do. I have other
Mhm.
comments. You know, you always say something if you want to do something, and you set your heart to it, the universe aligns itself,
They
and makes it
conspire to make
possible.
it happen.
Yes, it conspire together.
Mhm.
So this year, I gave myself to learning. I told myself I was going to learn, and from all the courses I took, and before this one, everything has just been, you know, one line upon
Mm.
line. And so when I took a course, that's why I'm back on LinkedIn
Mhm.
actually. And then I don't know, for some reason, I don't know what made I knew the importance of your message from my day one post, if anybody
Mhm.
read it. Because when you posted some time back that somebody said they didn't get your attention, and so I was like, okay, so this lady is actually very busy, and maybe thousands of people. And I was wondering, why is it that on that particular day, it was me that you sent a message to? Okay. Some people might say, okay, it's salesy, you're selling without selling, but I don't see it like
Mm-hmm.
that. I see it as divine alignment, and it's just divine because I'm supposed to be here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known all these wonderful
Mm-hmm.
people, you know. And there's something about, timing in
True.
one's life. I believe that, this is orchestrated by God, and it's divine connection. I I added to this journey, carrying out my exercises when I saw Louisa, and
And
Dr. Anna always posted. She said, "Do yourself a favor. Do your 90-year-old body a favor." And each time I remember that, oh, other people are showing up. You can't sleep. So I push myself to come up. And not only that, with my work, with everything I do, everything is falling in place, and I'm gaining clarity. I'm even becoming a better person. I read everyone's post, just like Dr. Amaka. I tell myself, Dr. Amaka is reading everybody's post. Why can't you read their post? So I read it. Each person's post, I learn one thing or the other. I learn every single day something new, something to give me that push, something that I write them down. In fact, something for another day's
true.
post, I put it
Mm-hmm.
down. So, we Scholar Up is not by accident that I'm here. And I know that God is doing something, and there's something out there for me. And I want to urge everyone, you keep showing up. Don't even show up for anybody else. Show up for yourself. I know a lot of people are shy out there, even in the group. Many people are shy. But I'm someone also that likes to push other people to the forefront. I don't like to be seen. In fact, that I'm here, I'm surprised at myself.
Thank God. Progress.
Because I am glad
Time
that
to
I
step
took the
out in faith.
opportunity. I didn't want to come up, but when you said this is your chance, so I said, why not? I said, I have to do this
Yeah.
for me. So you are one of one. There's no one else that is like you. So I am urging every single one. If you're not yet signed up for cohort 11, it's time
Yeah,
to sign up. You need to, not even for LinkedIn, not for business. This course will transform your life. Trust me, you will. You will be transformed, you'll be changed, you will not remain the
Mm,
same. And just like what my brother, Mr. Me, said earlier on, other people are moving forward. Don't ever think that because you're in one position, you are also moving. You need to move as others are moving. Otherwise, you'll be stepping
right.
backwards. So do yourself that favor, and always remember that you are one of one. The world is
Yep.
waiting for you. Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much.
much. Thank you very much, Madam Kinde. It's been a pleasure to have you in the group, and I hope you'll still be around for the rest of the ceremony. And if I'm going to say something, there are quite whenever we have the cohort, we have a class, right, of maybe 40 or more people. There are a few people that stick out because of the amount of effort they put in. You cannot help but notice them differently. And I just want to tell you what a wonderful job that you did, being in the cohort, responding to all my corrections, or, being the one to say, I heard your voice notes, being the one to say, thank you for the feedback. Some people don't do that. In fact, a whole lot of people, you just begin to, there are times I even kind of get discouraged, like, are you even hearing me? Like all this talk that I will talk for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or am I just wasting my time? But if just one person says, thank you, I heard it, I got something, then it makes it worth your while, it makes it worth it. So I just want to thank you for the energy that you brought, the dedication that you brought. Is an example for all of us. It's
Thank you.
always good to have that
Thank
example
you.
for people to realize that at any stage in your life, it's just like my message today that I posted today in my YouTube video. I said we all reserve a right to rewrite our story. We have that right. At any given time, you choose to say, I want to pivot, I want to change. It's your right. So if you decide to do it and you're willing to put in the work, you don't need permission from anybody at all. All you need to do is really put in the work, put in the effort, sharpen those skills, and you'll be surprised. Your future self will thank you, right? Your 90-year-old self. Your 90-year-old self will look back and thank you. So thank you so much for coming on the stage. Thank you for stepping outside your
Thank you,
comfort
ma.
zone. Thank
Thank
you
you
for
so
pushing
much.
yourself, coming here to encourage us. I hope you still hang around for the award ceremony and then
I
yeah,
am
okay.
here.
So I'm going to take you off so that I'll bring more people. Usually there is limited people that can be in the studio. So thank you for coming. So then we have people in the studio who is
While you're bringing some people up, I wanted to say something. I don't know if, in case anyone missed it, there's something she said that was quite salient. She mentioned that this our program, this our LinkedIn elevation program, it's not really for me. I don't think it's really about LinkedIn. I mean, LinkedIn is a part of it, but it's a holistic formation of the whole professional. I don't know if you understand, like the fact that you're looking inwards to see your expertise and then crafting it into content to see what you can deliver to people. I feel that that is a whole transformation on its own. So before the content is even put out, it's not about going to ChatGPT and just typing ta 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 and pasting on LinkedIn. That's not what it is about. It's not about getting viral, getting likes and comments. It's the whole the growth from within. Understanding yourself and understanding who you want to speak to. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. But thank you, Kenny, for pointing that out. I wanted to repeat it and make sure that
Thank
everybody
you
heard
very
it.
much, Augusta. You are doing such a beautiful job of summarizing, even when we are not doing an actual event. But thank you for pulling that out. And it's very true. It's just that most of the time we don't even have the opportunity to truly talk about the things we do until when people experience it. That's like it's hard to put it into words for you to know that yeah, it's about LinkedIn, but at the end of the day, LinkedIn is not really the focus. It's about you having that mental shift. That once you've made the mental shift, LinkedIn just becomes a part of it. LinkedIn becomes personal branding, becomes something that you naturally do because now you know to manage your time better. Now you are willing to be uncomfortable to grow. Now you're willing to work in community. Now you know how to relate better with people. These are all things that sometimes it's hard to really put into words to tell somebody that, okay, this is what you are going to get out of this program until they've been a part of it and then they can, share for themselves. So thank you, Augusta. I appreciate that. Dr. Josiah of the Most High, that promised to come to the last graduation, but his network did not allow him. Dr. Josiah is here all the way from Ghana. He's one of our able alumni. You see, that's why I'm so proud. You see, I want to hang my shoulder. This recent trend, nothing to my shoulder. It's just that I have plenty of people in my back. That's why I'm so excited. Dr. Josiah, thank you for taking the time to come. It's an honor to have you here. You have the mic.
Hello and good evening to everyone.
Yep, good evening.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Um, I was once, I think I joined Cohort 5.5 and it changed my whole presence on LinkedIn. It really gave me direction and a sense of purpose. So I'm really excited to be here to share my story. And I don't want to take a long time, but I want to make one statement that sometimes the fear that is holding you back has power over you because of the knowledge you lack. Okay, I'll take that again. The fear holding you back has power over you because of the knowledge you lack. And the good thing is that knowledge, someone already has it, has applied it, and can guide you through to acquire and apply that knowledge. And that for me was what Scholar App did for me. And I'm so grateful to Dr. Amaka for the initiative she is doing and the whole team at Scholar App because I always say this. I signed up on LinkedIn since 2014. I didn't even know I had that account since that long time until when I decided to become intentional about my presence and I went back and I was searching and I saw it. And it took me for over 10 years. I was there. I didn't even know what I was doing. Once in a while, I just gonna post something and then disappear for another month and then I'll come until I joined Cohort 5.5 and it changed everything for me. I think within 1 month, my followership at a point, I did paid followership so that I'll get subscribers, people to follow me. I got to over 1,000, then dropped back to 600, and I just left the whole thing that I didn't know what I was doing. So but when I joined organically, after a month after I did Cohort 5.5, I think my followership grew by like to over 1,000 in a month, organic.
Organically, that's the word, right?
I remember I shared the testimony where my impressions had increased by over 100,000%, if you remember.
Mhm.
Yes.
I
So
remember.
that for me is my story. And
Mm.
the reason why I was always in the background was because I thought I didn't have, the track record I didn't have the qualification, I didn't have the experience to come and inspire people on LinkedIn or share something that can move someone, until I brought myself here, and then I realized that there was so much I could give.
So much.
So that for me is my story, and I want to share this with you, that if you are here and you think that you are not qualified, you have that imposter syndrome holding you back, that you don't deserve to be on this stage, I'm telling you today that you deserve to be on this stage, and Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is the place to guide you to position yourself rightly. So that's just my message this evening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Josiah. We have such kind people, and I'm so happy to hear your testimonies, right? I remember when you started, you made one post that made me laugh. You said you've been roaming around LinkedIn since 2014, and finally, and it's true. I like the thing that you shared. I quickly typed it in the chat because I wanted people to see that. Okay, and I think Louisa also typed it too, because it's such a powerful statement that the fear holding you back, is because of the knowledge you lack, really. It's just because I always tell people that a lot of things is a force of habit. You know the things you know because of habit. You don't know it because it's habit. When you pivot and you begin to intentionally learn those things, then you will know them and it will no longer be something to be scared about. So thank you so much, Dr. Josiah. I'm so happy that you are still here. You're still part of the alumni. We are still going strong on this personal branding thing because we all have something important to contribute, believe it or not. We all have our unique stories to share with the world. So I'm going to take you backstage and bring in more people. Thank you very, very much for coming. And then I think I still have two more people at the back of the stage right now. Oh, Mary is here. Mary, you are welcome. Mary Damilola, change management expert. I remember.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Sorry, my background. It should have call out. I don't know why.
No worries.
Anyways.
Yeah, keep hearing you. No wahala.
Okay, so I have a lot to say, but joining this challenge already taught me how to streamline my thoughts. So I won't talk too much today. All right. All
That's good.
right.
That's
So
good. Let me clap.
yeah, because I joined the last graduation for the cohort 9, and you said something about somebody that's a doctor, how she keeps coming back into the challenge to streamline how she can present her thesis, like because she's a doctor, maybe she doesn't know how to present it in a way that the world would be able to accept it.
Right.
And that really caught me, like, because I know that I have a lot to give to the world, but if I don't know how to present it, there's no how they will be inspired by it.
Resonate
So
with it, yeah.
really joining this challenge, as I said, this is not like I'm sugarcoating things. It's like life transforming experience for me, because it make me to, even though as a change manager, I studied it, I did, but for me to be able to present it in a way that anybody, like even a child, knows that this is what they need. Because all of us, sometimes we know some things, but when we are unable to present it, it's worthless. So I'm grateful for this challenge. You pushed me, and I can say there were even sometimes I got angry. I'll be like, oh my God, I've put in, because I can be a perfectionist, right? So I've put in all the effort. Then Dr. Amaka is going to see it, and the feedback. Sometimes I feel like, oh my God, I've really tried, but yeah, sorry I have to say this, but because I felt like that. But later on, I thought to myself, I'm like, this person is actually pushing me. I was telling somebody, and the person was like, for you to call this person your mentor is because the person actually wants the best for you. Then I sat down, I look into it, and I know that, oh, things have changed, because I know how my LinkedIn was, because I just took it serious this February 2025. I know how my LinkedIn was when I first came in, and I know how it is now. And the beautiful thing with this uh, Scholar Up is it's filled with talented people, professionals,
No,
which
now.
is what I expected LinkedIn to be. Because when I eventually start showing up on LinkedIn,
Yeah,
I start
bravo.
seeing kids, sorry to use that word, like people that don't know what they are doing, that they just come and say, oh, LinkedIn this. Like everybody now turned to LinkedIn optimizer. Like they just want to, like you just want to optimize your LinkedIn. Like I'm not here for that. I'm
Augusta,
a professional.
Augusta has personal experience.
Yeah, like I feel LinkedIn is a place for professionals to share with us what they are doing outside
Of LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn is
But
not
when
enough.
everything you do is all about LinkedIn, then it's like you don't have anything you are doing.
I agree.
So joining this this mentorship, it's made me to feel like, okay, this is actually the LinkedIn I knew 10 years ago when I joined, right?
Mm.
Because as much as I'm a change manager, right? And I know that there's a need for evolve, like things evolve. But when things evolve and we lack clarity, then it's of no use. Sometimes I feel like, is this Instagram? But this mentorship academy like give me the sanity that okay, this is actually the LinkedIn I know. This is where people are growing. This is where, because this has really pushed me, and I feel like okay, I need to work more on my skill set. As Eromosele said earlier, like I need to push myself to do more. Like I have a lot to give, but when I just come, I just start seeing how to do LinkedIn. I got to a point I'm like, I don't even know what to post anymore because people don't want to even like what I'm sharing. People just want to, and I will see a lot of people, thousands of people, they're already liking somebody that posts about what they eat. Like that is of no use to me, right? But that is just by the way. So I'm grateful, and I'm grateful for my cohort member. Like everybody have been so wonderful. And to the icing on the sugar is I've been looking for a French teacher, and Dr. Amaka said something about is it Victor Ayede, and now I'm a student,
Oh,
which is really I was trying to communicate with Dr. Augusta the other day, and I tried to put in some French. Like I'm so proud of myself. The
nice.
other day, was it Dr. Anna? She said something like French. I tried to respond in French. Like I'm like, oh my god, if I didn't join this cohort, I might have not met this person, because trust me, Victor is a very good teacher.
Nice.
This is what a mentorship academy should be. People that know what they are doing.
Right.
Because when I've spoken, sorry, I might have been talking too much. I happened to meet some people here that are French teachers, and I'll be like, really, do you know French? Like almost all the conversation is filled with English. But the first thing with Victor, like he was practically just speaking French and was willing to correct me, which is what a teacher should be. A teacher should be ready to correct you so that you can know it. So like this community has blessed me with great people. People like now I'm now a twinny to Dr. Augusta, as Adi
Oh,
Joshua said. Yeah,
nice.
which I actually feel so honored to be said I look like somebody as great as Dr. Augusta.
Oh, you
Yeah.
actually do. Now I see the resemblance. That's nice.
All right, so I will want to just cut it short. So, and I'm excited. I'm graduating today, and I'm happy that there's alumni. So, which means then we keep up with ourselves. Thank
Right.
you so much, Dr. Amaka.
Thank you,
They are doing
Mary.
great job.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
Welcome to the
you.
family,
Thank you.
Sister
Thank
Mary.
you.
Thank you very much for coming up. Thank you for sharing your experience. And I think you said something that me and Augusta we've talked about at some point. And I always tell Augusta, whenever we plan our event, I say, please, experts, I don't want noise. I don't like noise. I also get exhausted with people who everything they are about is about LinkedIn. Like, I understand that you're on the platform, but you should be bringing an expertise into it. That's always been my own idea, that there should be something unique about you that you are bringing to share with the world. It shouldn't just be about noise. It's not Facebook now. It's not Instagram. There should be more about it. And truly, I think it was something that Kainde said, and you also said it, that just being in a community, engaging with each other, looking at each other's posts, it's just as if I'm receiving free classes every day. Because I'm reading, I'm correcting, but I'm still learning. I'm learning about change management. I'm learning about something in medicine from Dr. Anna. I'm learning about business from Eromosele. So you are just learning because you're reading, you are intentional about these people. You know that you are trying to sharpen your skill at every given point. And it's not just about being visible, but being visible for the right reasons. So thank you, Mary. I hope you know you are my namesake. Do you know my name is Mary? Did I tell
Dr.
you?
Yeah, you
My
said
middle
something
name.
like that at the time,
I
but
said namesake, you are wondering, right? Yeah, my middle
yeah.
name is Mary Rose.
Oh, that's nice.
Even though I don't use it, but it's still my name. Is my
So I'm namesake with the great Dr. Amaka, twinny with Dr.
Dr. West,
Augustine. Wow.
both of us
Mr.
are
Ramosele, you are a project manager, right?
I
he's
have
everything.
project management
Yeah, so it's
experience.
like
He's
I'm just related
everything.
to everybody in this class. That's beautiful.
Thank you, Mary.
Yes.
Thank
All
So
right.
I wanted to add voice, Mary, to what you've said, and the voice it would be after this session. Still continue to be consistent, put in the work. There will be a lot of other discouraging factor that you have not even mentioned. So I've checked your page, for example. It might just be like followership. You don't need, well, let me quote Dr. Amaka. You need quality and quantity. But while you are chasing quantity, don't be discouraged, because your greatest strength is seen by people you think are not seeing you. That is
you.
something about LinkedIn nobody talks about. Your greatest strength is seen by people you think are not seeing you. They may not comment, they may not like, but trust me, keep being consistent with your work. You would get that DM, you would get that phone call that will change the whole scenario. So keep it up.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate.
Thank you, brother me.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you so much for coming, Mary. Yeah, let me bring in more people. Our room is full. We can only have 6 people. Okay, Deborah has been here. Let me bring up Deborah. I see Dr. Anna is in the back of the stage too, and I think one more person is at the back of the stage. So everybody will come. Deborah Charles, you are welcome. Deborah is my prodigal daughter that has come back. Deborah is good. I hope your network is good. I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yes, good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
Sorry, I
Deborah.
don't have the background.
Yeah, it's
It's like
okay.
I'm finally breaking the chain. Like, I'm so excited to be on stage, and I like being behind the scene. That's what I like doing. But finally, I am speaking up, owning my voice, and I am happy with myself. Thank you so much, everyone. I've learned a lot. I was in the first cohort, but I had to just run back to see how I can be better. So, the second time I'm joining the cohort, I'm coming with another mindset entirely. So, this time it's not about what I tend to achieve, but rather what I want to give out and what I want to be known for. So I was not looking at the likes, I was not looking at the comments, but I wanted to know the power I have in me to be able to show up for myself every day, to be able to write in a way that I am not just comfortable with, but I also see that people can reach through. Even my colleague at work will call me, my boss at work calls me and say, Debbie, why are you showing up again? You've done this before. LinkedIn is not supposed to be where you appear every day. But I told him, I want to do this because I want to get a voice for myself. So being able to speak for myself, even at work, is something I am happy with. I am going to get there soon. I'm like a work in progress, but I am happy that I am doing this for myself.
Mm.
Thank you so much, Dr. Amaka, for this platform. It's a wonderful one. And Dr. Augusta, thank you for always backing me up
Thank you so much.
to be here.
Yes, thank you, Deborah. Thank you very much. I understand the things you have not said. I heard the things you didn't say. And I'm very happy that you are here. I'm very proud of you. You are walking the journey. You are just a step in the right direction. And the only thing I can encourage you as your mentor, as your friend, is to keep going. You just do it for yourself. That's the most important thing we should do in life. Now, whatever we choose to do, you are not doing it for anyone. You just reach a point in your life and you feel like it's enough. I no longer want to be silenced. I also want to own my voice. I want to show up for myself. I want to contribute. I don't just want to be in the background and people will tell me what to do. I want to also be part of the people who make contributions. And it's all about it. Part of the thing I shared with us today, I think in my voice note today, I was saying that the first thing in life is to recognize that I'm not comfortable with my life. That's the first thing. Like, I'm not comfortable with where I am now and I want to change. Then the next thing is like, okay, what do I do to actually start that journey? And sometimes it can be a painful journey. It can be very uncomfortable. You are doing things that you ordinarily will not do. You get people even try to tell you things. People will try to put you down or try to discourage you. But it's like if you are locked in your mind, you realize that eventually some of those people, you just lose them along the way because you outgrow them. And then those same people that were discouraging you will become the people that will start clapping for you. That's how that's how it always works. So thank you for coming. Thank you for breaking the jinx. Thank you for being on stage. I'm really excited that you are here. And I hope to continue to see you building your brand. That like this 21 days does not end it. And then you run away again for 6 months. And then
No. It's
yes.
going to be different this time.
Amen. I say amen to that. Thank you so much, Deborah. Thank you very, very much. Okay. We have, I think I have one more person at the back of the stage, and that is Dr. Anna, if I'm not mistaken. Dr. Anna is here. Dr. Anna in the building.
Every time I heard Dr. Anna, I just think dark humor. I'm like, that word she said during the goal session has not left my head. So, Dr. Anna, the lady with the dark humor.
I think you are muted.
Yeah,
we
check your microphone, please.
Yeah, we can't hear you. I don't know if you hear us, but we cannot hear you. Do you hear Dr. Anna? Maybe go out and come back. Yeah, maybe just
simple hack, log out totally and come back in, okay? We'd love to hear from you, Dr. Anna.
Yeah, I really want to hear. I think Messi is also here. So while she's doing that, Messi is here. I didn't even know Messi was here. Welcome,
Hello.
Messi. Yep, Messi, you have the floor.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Sorry, I don't know what happened to the backdrop, but I'm just happy. I'm excited to be here tonight. Dr. Amaka, thank you so much for the opportunity to grow. When I joined the Scholar of Mentoring Academy, really, I didn't even know what I was getting myself with. The confession is, I'd actually been on the wait list, I think from December. But I was like, should I join January? And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. February, I was like, am I really ready for this? What exactly am I going to be doing on LinkedIn? But while school was about rounding off, I think that was March, I said, okay, we're going on 3 weeks break. Let me just know that I got something out of the break. And I said, okay, let me put it into it. I don't know if Dr. Mamba remembered, it was like a day before the cohort was to start that I actually enrolled. And I was like, I hope I'm not even late. And she was like, no, we're just about starting. And I want to say that it's been a great journey for me. It's been life transforming. It's just like Dr. Augusta said, it's beyond just being present on LinkedIn. It spans through all areas of your life. If you're really intentional, you're really into the program. Like, I don't know, I sometimes when Dr. Amaka's voice note comes out, the way she shares her thoughts, she's open, and then I see people just who are sincere and then not making life look ambiguous. Like sometimes some challenges I'm passing through, and then someone just shares something. I'm like, okay, so it's an encouragement, kind of. And if there is nothing I'm going to say, if there's anything I took out of this, is the fact that I shouldn't just focus on perfection. I should actually look at progress, because the truth is, I am so much of a perfectionist that I always want to get to do the best, that I end up not doing what I'm supposed to do. So in the process of wanting to do the best, I just see that time goes, and then, but I've learned that those little steps you take, those little efforts you put, is actually what will lead to that success that you're looking at. And then I can't believe that I'm even here talking. Like Dr. Amaka, I'll tell you I'm an introvert. I don't know. I just want to show up and just tell myself, because I told myself I'm not going to be looking at, okay, what people will say. I just know that I have a lot inside of me that need to be expressed. I'm done saying them to myself or just having them up in my head. I know that there's an audience waiting, and it's not a sprint, it's a journey. And I know that this is not the end of this, it's the beginning of greater works ahead. So Dr. Maha, I want to say thank you. Dr. Augusta, thank you. I've met brilliant minds that have made me realize that there's so much ahead of me that I'm certain. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you for coming,
Yes.
and thank you for breaking the jinx, right? In one of my voice notes, I said, if you like,
Thank
tell
you.
yourself you're an introvert and stay there and stay stuck. Or you can tell yourself you're an introvert, but being this introvert is costing me a lot. So it's time for me to start stepping out. Those are the two choices we
You
have
also
to
move
make.
out.
We have to make that intentional step to take the steps gradually, one after the other, gradually.
Gradually.
Hardly a eureka moment. There's hardly that one big moment that changes things
Yeah.
for anybody. It's the gradual traction that will build up along the way. I'm always excited to see it when people just make that mindset shift. And I tell myself, my job is done, because now you know that it is you. It's up to me to really keep pushing myself,
Yeah.
and it is my responsibility. So thank you
Yeah.
very, very much for coming on the stage. And I
Thank
think
you.
Dr. Anna is back.
Thank you for having me.
Yep,
Bye.
bye-bye. LinkedIn. Yes, you can join on LinkedIn or YouTube. Dr. Anna, I hope your network is going to let us hear your dark humor. Can you hear us now? Dr. Anna, oh yeah, talk. Let's see if we hear you. There is something is happening to Dr.
I feel
Anna.
so sad. Can you check your microphone?
Yeah, can you talk?
Come on. Yeah, it's not Mary. It's a.
Maybe is it her network? Maybe you need
It's
to.
not network. She's in the UK. So
She's
it
talking.
it
Maybe
might
she needs
just
to
be
give
the cookies.
permission. Permission to the
Yeah,
microphone.
she needs to give permission to the audio or something.
Oh yeah, so maybe check your microphone, because she's not muted. She's actually not
Yeah.
muted. Yeah, so I think Zubeda is also in the back of the stage. So Zubeda can come up while we wait for her. Maybe Zubeda and then Dr. Anna will be the last person, and then we'll go to our awards. Okay, Dr. Anna is back. So Madam Zubeda, all the way from Uganda, what do you have for us? Welcome, welcome. I'm excited to have you. What happened? Am I muted?
Hi, everyone. Am I being heard?
You're good.
Yes. I am so happy to be here. I hope everyone is having a great time. I hope you guys are hyped for this graduation, because this is only the beginning. I always tell this story. I almost thought I could not speak on camera. And that challenge, is it the 20th day? The day we are supposed to record, yes, that day we're supposed to record the videos, and I would just freak out every time. Actually, the beginning, I sent Dr. Amaka a message and said, I don't think I can do this, and she pushed me. The next time I joined the next cohort, and I did it again, and today, as we speak, I have, like, since the beginning of the year, I think I've held like 8 webinars. And
let's clap. That's not easy, right? Tell you that anybody can change. That's the proof.
Anybody
right?
can change.
Yes.
And the thing about it is that you have it in you. It is only the fear that you cannot do it. And when you get someone to help you overcome that fear, you will be amazed at how much you can do. So for me, I would like to encourage, first of all, congratulate the graduates and encourage them to apply, because right now, graduating from this mentorship program is the end of learning, in terms of you've been equipped with the tools, but now you are being pushed to lead in your industry. Be the voice. If there is anything that you wanted to do before that you felt you could not do, you've been equipped with the tools. Go hold that webinar, write that article, write to the different offices, push, because your visibility is going to open doors for you. Like right now, I am actually receiving messages from people in Uganda like, oh my God, you're so bold. You did this. I recently published a newsletter, and they were like, oh my God, you're such a good writer. Like, all these things that you're afraid of doing. The talents did not just come. You had them before, but you were not ready. You were kind of like feel scared to put yourself out there. But I'm telling you, this program has equipped you with all the tools you need just to go and kick butt. You're ready. Good luck.
Thank you very much, Zubeda. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate you for coming here. And always, most of the time, I even use your story to encourage people, when they begin to say, I cannot do this, I said, you can. You just have to try. You just have to do it afraid, do it uncomfortable, just do it. And before you know, you will look back and you will have moved. So thank you again for coming to kind of, repeat that story to us and sharing the stage. And, I'm looking forward to all the wonderful things. In fact, you've been doing a lot of wonderful things. So I'm excited for the many more things you're going to do in the future. Thank you so much for coming as we begin to wind down today. So I'm going to
Okay.
take you back the stage. Yes, God bless you, Uganda. Zubeda, thank you. I wanted to say Uganda. I wanted to call her Uganda. Zubeda from Uganda. So Dr. Anna, please let your mic allow you talk to us now. Please, please, please. Can you? We hear something now. We hear something.
Yay! You still not hear me at all.
We can hear you. We can hear you. Shoot before the dark magic stops it. Keep on going, baby.
Happy days.
My
Oh,
God.
I'm super thrilled. Okay, so now that I've sorted out my audio. Yes. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah.
I was trying to get your fancy background, but unfortunately my IT skills, I have to speak to Zion to hook me up because clearly I'm showing my age with my IT skills. I'm not quite there yet. Anyway, it's been absolutely. Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Bro. Yeah. So Amaka, I really wanted to come with the nice speeches. I'm someone, I'm really extemporeous. I speak in the moment. But when I saw everybody coming with your nice things, I felt quite intimidated. I said, oh, I should have written something to come and read. So I had to quickly get into my study and put pen on paper. It's not going to be smooth. I talk with points. So first of all,
I'll make a video for you when you're ready to start.
Don't, please. So first of all, I just wanted to say that, Amaka, I cannot do what you do for 100 times the price. And I'm not even lying. I won't do it because I don't think I'll have time to give each and everyone that feedback. And over the past 3 weeks, I've formed the pattern of having my lunch with you. So I know, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the United Kingdom healthcare system. So I work as a primary care physician. I'm a GP. And my consultation time per patient is 10 minutes. So I know the value of time. And I know how important that you can get things done if you plan within a specific time. So I would finish my task and I'll say, okay, I'm going to listen to Amaka whilst I eat my lunch. So you've been great company over the last 3 weeks because normally I'll listen to a podcast or I'll do something else, but it's been nice incorporating you into my routine.
Okay.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah. And it's been great connecting with everybody. I mean, I could go on with Mercy and me, Louisa, Kinde, everybody. Augusta. I read all of you. So I'm a bibliophile. I'm a learner of life. I enjoy reading. Like anybody who knows me knows that Hannah loves to learn, So one of the things that if you see my name, you see that I have a lot of postnomes. And I enjoy learning. If I have nothing doing, I always have something to learn. And one of my misogi, or one of my big tasks that I took for myself this year, was to learn something different. So instead of doing my normal academia of, getting another certificate, getting another degree, I decided to learn differently. And I didn't know what shape or form it was going to take. But like someone mentioned earlier, that when you put yourself to something, the universe is going to conspire and it's going to be this big, massive collision to get things in your favor. I had seen a few familiar faces on LinkedIn on the Scholar App program, but I'm not one for such things. I see everybody seems to be a coach or a mentor. Everybody seems to be doing something. Then I see these things every day, but they don't mean much to me because I'm someone, I really curate my environment. I don't just buy what people just put out there. And then I'd seen a few familiar faces. I mean, Ellen, I've spoken. So Ellen is a junior colleague. So that's Dr. Ellen. And I think a few other people. It's Ellen whose name comes up to the top of my mind at the moment. And I said, okay, right, look, that lends a bit of credibility there. Yeah, let's see. And then Dr. Amaka sends me a message, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, right. So now they're even brazen. They even enter your DM, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm not scared of anybody.
So she sent me a message, and I was like, all right, so that's fine. I mean, nothing, no harm in it. So I think I was probably, if I wasn't the last person to join the cohort, or probably the penultimate, because I had to get someone to connect, because I mean, it was in dollars and it was in naira, and I didn't have any ways of paying in any of that. So I had to tell someone in America, I have these details. Can you just pay it for me? Anyway, we are here now. And I must admit that the only person who hasn't enjoyed this program is my husband, because I've been quite glued to my phone. And I thoroughly enjoy, because all the time that would have been spending chatting and just being, I'm always like, oh, let me see. And I would read, I mean, the comments to him. So he knows everybody vicariously. He knows, oh, this person and this person. Oh, today this person's interesting. And I actually told him today that, oh, I posted something and I realized that I had made a spelling mistake. And then he said, no one would notice. And then Amaka said, you didn't spell preparation right. And I was like, oh, someone noticed. So, yes. I thoroughly I enjoyed being on the program. I don't want to be taking too much of your time because I'm going on and on because I haven't typed anything. But yes, by all means, I entreat everyone out there to let us dare greatly. My mantra for life is carpe diem, seize the moment, because there's a tendency for us to think that there is tomorrow, and I jokingly say that our life is not Super Mario. I don't know how many people have played video game that, you like have 7 lives. You die once, you have extra power. You die another one, you have extra power. That is not how our life is. It's just one, and one to be lived fully. So stop in that if you die, you go for extra power. Anything that you want to do, just start now. Because the best time to have done it was yesterday. The next best time is now. So just do it. And
yep.
What have I learned to do? I've learned to be more succinct in my communication. As a GP, I always talk to people one-on-one. If they don't understand anything, they ask me. I like to say I'm a very good doctor, but I'm communicating with someone one-on-one is different from talking to a mass group of people. And sometimes it's difficult for me to gauge the language because I don't want to be explaining things too much to make people feel like, oh, you don't think we are smart enough. And then you don't want to pitch us up too much too that it's over their head. But I think over the past 3 weeks, I've found a sweet spot to be able to get the message across. Every now and again, I try to break things down, but I'm still working there. I'm not quite there yet. And that is why I'm not graduating today, because I don't like the mindset that I'm graduating, because then I'm going to stop. So I'm going to be in the cohort. And yes, it's just a support system for me, so that if it's in my itinerary and I've programmed it, then I do it. But if it's an option, then I won't do it because I'm quite busy. So, and for everyone out there, I just want to encourage you all. Listen, action kills fear. Action kills fear. If you don't do it, it sounds really, and sometimes what we are really dreading, it's really not that bad. Just do it. I know it's easier said, but do it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Anna. I could listen to you go on and on and on and on. Like, I could listen to you keep talking, and you are our last speaker. I'm so grateful that your network lets you talk eventually. Otherwise, we would have missed all of that loveliness, right? So now we are just going to jump straight to the award. So just hang out with us. Dr. Anna, hang out with us for the next
Please, before you go into that award,
yes, please.
Before you go into that award, and it still speaks to something that you always say, Dr. Amaka. When you talk about showing up, like this experience I've had listening to Dr. Anna just brings a different dimension. that's why personally I like jumping up on graduations, any opportunity to be in the backstage to speak, because a lot of times we cannot feel people just by seeing their LinkedIn post. So if you are on LinkedIn, you cannot just feel. So you see these videos, I remember in January when I posted, it wasn't even about me. And I saw that people, I'm like, oh, so this is what this person looks like. Oh, so this is how this person speaks. Oh, this is what this person is. So because we are carried away with all the beautiful LinkedIn profiles, it's optimized, it catches the attention. But people don't really experience you. I know that I need to do a lot of work on my video, like coming out online, like posting my videos. But I've had people from LinkedIn come to my mentorship session and they're like, oh, you're this intelligent, you're this amazing. Like, so beyond the post, so they look at the post and like, maybe this guy has copied on ChatGPT or, but they come and they see like the customized service I can give. They hear something that they probably will never see on LinkedIn, because I'm addressing their particular event and I'm not in their mind that I will go and post their problems and their solutions online, even if I can be close to it, because everybody has unique problems. So Dr. Anna for coming out now, just is in my head, I'm like, well, her post is good. She's saying it, but she's an exciting person. You want to know this kind of person. You want to engage her more often. So it also sells her brand. You want to learn more about that engagement, that how to lose weight without going to the gym, and all that stuff. So thank you, Dr. Anna. The microphone wanted to do you dirty, but we overcame.
Thank you for not strong enough.
You wouldn't believe, I'm actually trying to charge my phone, so I'm like, I'm sitting in one corner trying to charge
Thank you so much, Dr. Anna. Just hang out with us. We'll be wrapping up soon. So now we are going into the awards. So we have like 5 different awards. Yeah, Augusta, you want to say something?
Yes, I wanted to just summarize. That AI title, that when you try to make a LinkedIn post, ChatGPT will give you a title. So the title for Anna's speech is From Skeptic to Believer. You know how she was saying, "Oh, I don't do all those things. I don't do all those things." And now I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Don't leave me.
You got it though.
I think that's quite spot on. I think that's
Now you see, I think I told Dr. Anna something. She said, what was it I said? And I said, I know you're going to meet nice people and you have fun. I guarantee it. It's just pride. It's like, it's not like I'm just telling you because I want you to join, but because I think it was a comment that you made that you're like, oh, now you people are tempting me. I responded to that, your comment, and that was why I had reached out to you, because I saw a comment. And I'm glad that you are here. For me, I think what has made our academy beautiful has just been the ability to bring together people from all over the world, and somehow we become connected to each other. We become each other's support system, and we are just doing this life together, right? I think it's less boring when you are doing life with so many people instead of doing it by yourself. Now to the awards so that we can go. We have 5 categories. The first award, that is most improved on LinkedIn. I haven't seen her here, but we are going to give the award and we're going to give a shout out to her, and then she will get the message later. The most improved, that's for the individual who truly blossomed on LinkedIn, showing their remarkable growth in their writing style, content creation, and building a strong, engaged following. They turned their LinkedIn presence into a strong personal brand. This award goes to Dr. Vicky, all the way in Barbados. Dr. Vicky has been part of our cohorts before. But in this current cohort, I've not seen Dr. Vicky disengaged. Dr. Vicky was serious. She started her YouTube thing. It's been very exciting. So congratulations to Dr. Vicky on the award of most improved. This is People's Choice Award, right? So I'm so excited to see the votes. Award number, did we say congratulations? The people in the chat, be happy for Dr. Vicky now. Even though it's kind of
we're
slow.
rooting for Vicky. Woo!
You good. Let's make some noise. Second award category, most creative. Dr. Anna, enough. The excitement has due. Thank you. The second award category. This goes to the individual who demonstrated exceptional creativity and originality in their content and ideas. They bring a unique flair to their content, expressing ideas in an innovative and engaging way. The award of most creative for cohort 10 goes to Dr. Anna Brew. Can we make some noise? Yeah,
Now is the time to make
I'm
noise.
celebrating that the own is on the
Dr.
way.
Anna, the Igbo genius.
Dr. Anna, the award for most creative goes to you. That is People's Choice Award. So
Oh,
everybody
thank you,
voted like
thank you,
you.
thank you. I appreciate it.
You'll get your award certificate later. So what do you have to say? What do you have to say to that? How do you feel in a class of 40 and they say you are the most creative? How does it make you feel?
I feel bad because I didn't vote, but
You see now.
but yeah, I mean, I'm really grateful. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
You are welcome. Okay. The next award category goes to the most consistent. So this is both in terms of the posting every day and posting at an average of the same time. This is the person who embodied that spirit of persistence, consistently posting valuable content day in, day out, demonstrating commitment and reliability in a way that motivated the whole cohort. This award goes to no other person than the change management expert, Mary Damilola. She was just here not long ago. Mary, if you're still in the chat, congratulations to you. We are excited for you. So that is the third award category. 2 more to go. Engagement Champion Award. They were active in liking, commenting, and sharing other people's posts. This person was in the heart of every conversation, offering insightful comments and thoughtful feedback that enriched discussion and elevated the quality of engagement in the post. They did not just comment, they connected. This award goes to no other person than Onibinde Kainde Mary. Plenty of my namesakes are in this cohort. Kainde is Mary, another Mary, my name is Mary. Congratulations to you, Kainde. She was just here not long ago. Truly, her level of engagement, it was an encouragement to me when I see how much she was really into it and really trying to learn and progress. Congratulations, man. I'm so happy. Then we have award. This award, there is a tie. 2 people tied up, right? This is Silent Achiever. Silent Achiever Award. This award celebrates a quiet achiever who may not always be in the spotlight, but has made significant strides in their LinkedIn journey. Their impact is felt through the quality of their work, the depth of their insights, and their unwavering dedication to growth. So we have 2 people. The first person, Chidiebere Abuba, that is the AI guy. Congratulations, Chidiebere, for being the silent. You were really, the way Chidiebere went from the person that was complaining about his post, not getting any engagement at all in the onboarding session, to just making a 360 and really becoming involved and building that brand. We see you. Congratulations to you. He's busy congratulating someone else, so you should congratulate yourself now. Then the second silent achiever is no other person but Louisa. Louisa, that's a Remoseless friend. Louisa Ibonoba. That's a very heavy name. Congratulations to you for this award. The reason we do this is just everybody has done well, right? But some people just put in that a little bit of extra effort or just a little bit of something special. And we just like to recognize it. It's just a way to celebrate. It's a way to add another award to your LinkedIn. It's a way to have something to be excited about. So tomorrow you can be excited to share. I'm looking forward to your post. I'm going to be sending out the certificate once we close down this live event. So this brings us to the end of our graduation ceremony for cohort 10. We are always so grateful to God for the grace and for the consistency to keep going. This is month 10. So we've done this repeatedly. I always tell Augusta, I say, let's pat ourselves in the back. It's not easy. We've consistently kept at this for 10 whole months, rolling out cohort after cohort. So many people from so many countries in the world, and it's been an enriching experience for us. I'll tell you, I learn as much as I give. As much as I'm giving the coaching, I'm giving the feedback, I'm also learning a lot from people's posts, people's content, and it's been an amazing experience. It's really been an amazing experience for me. I don't know if anybody has any other thing to say. I'm going to pass it to Eremosele, and then I'll pass it to Augusta, and we can be out of this place. Dr. Anna is back. I'll put you back on stage in case you have the final thoughts. So we are doing final words. So Eremosele, you can go.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Amaka. You know, there's something you used to say that nobody will promote you than you promote yourself. No matter how much somebody promotes you, if you don't promote yourself, then you are not doing yourself justice. But in this graduation particularly, somebody even mentioned that, Dr. Amaka, you are doing yourself an injustice because you don't know what, like you cannot quantify how much you are impacting people. And trust me, every month I come on graduation, I have just realized that your own case is different because we would shout you out more than you shout yourself, because whatever you do, you're like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Your profile might say, oh, we are impacting over 1,000 professionals, but these testimonies show that you are not just teaching visibility, you are changing lives. You understand? And these are, as much as I've been in personal and business development for a long time, you have come with a different spice because of the energy and effort you put to make sure the intentionality. So you are not just telling people to be intentional, you are also intentional about helping them grow. And that I will say thank you for the job you are doing. We are getting to know each other in person. We had some conversation the other day, and I'm like, you just woke up the other day and you're like, you're back, and people don't know how life is. Your mentor is there coming to give you the energy to strive, and two, by supporting, by responding, engage. In fact, follow her YouTube page. If that is the only support you can give,
Please.
So the point I'm just saying is that you are doing a lot, and it's something we like. You are doing a lot, and we can't stop to say thank you. We will continue. In fact, beyond saying thank you, we'll add prayers. We need to
Amen.
also pray for you because
Thank
you
you.
need
Okay.
divine strength to continue to push this hurdle. Because the growth, the change that is required is massive. And you can see that Jesus Christ said, like the harvest is large, but
The laborers
the
are
message,
few.
no,
God
the
should
message
send
that
laborers to the vineyard.
is
Yeah, please.
laborers are few. So that is where we are, and you see you are preaching, we are preaching, and that's what Mary was trying to say. People are just saying do this, but what are those real life changes? Optimizing your LinkedIn may bring you money in the long term, but what can you do to encourage people to bring themselves money in the short term? And that is what you are doing. That is what all of us we are doing in our trying to create our own niche, especially those of us in the personal and professional space, trying to improve people's well-being. So that's what I'm going to use to close today. I have different people. The truth is, you may be selling yourself high, but we will sell you higher. In your own case, it's going to be different. So thank you for all the work you do.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your kind words. I believe that most of the time I get the courage to do the things I do. I say because of the people who are backing me. Like I always feel like I'm standing on the shoulders of giants. So when I want to make mouth, I have plenty of people. I'll just use them to be making mouth. I'll say, hey, go and see that person. Go and see this person. So I'll use it as a thing of pride, right? So I'm grateful. Just as I always say in the cohort, I enjoy the work I do. People have told me I will burn out. I'm still waiting. I've not burnt out yet because I really enjoy people. I enjoy the things I do. I find a way to manage my time, wake up and do it in the middle of the night, do it in the early hours of the morning, and I don't feel it's an impossible task. And the way people, and that's when you begin to realize that something is a unique gift or is a special gift because you are doing something that everybody is thinking is so difficult, and you are seeing it that me, I'm just balling, I'm just having fun. This thing, I don't understand why people think this is so hard. So that's why I kind of continue to build on that skill and just keep making progress and keep going forward. So I appreciate the kind words. Dr. Anna, I'll give you the opportunity to also give us some last words since you're here. Do you have some closing remarks before we call it a day?
Thank you very much, Dr. Amaka. I think you literally you've summed up what I was going to say in the sense that I was going to talk about our ikigai, that you don't struggle to do this because it's your ikigai. And what is an ikigai? It's about finding our purpose. And how do you find it? Made easy. Just ask yourself, what do I enjoy doing? What do I think I can get paid for what does the world need? And once you are able to find an intersection of all these things, you come to that point where work is not work. Because if you enjoy what you do, work is never hard. Work is always a chilled, fun day. And I pray and I hope that we all get to find our ikigai, because the world needs more of that. Thank you.
Thank you. You've been emotional. Do you want to cry? Thank you so much, Dr. Anna. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. And I think you're right. And I believe one thing I'm going to add to that is that it is in doing that we discover. It is in doing that we develop. It's in the process of trimming. Before you, it's not something that would happen as a eureka. Maybe you just have to keep working through things in your life, and you get to a point where you find that sweet spot, that thing that you do that people think is magic, but for you is like, I don't understand why people think this is an impossible task. I'm really just having fun. Yes, thank you for that inclusion. My dearest Augusta, the woman after my own heart. My dear Augusta, you have the final words. What
Amaka, well done. Just well
Thank
done.
you. Thank you, dear.
Like Anna said, I can't do what you do. I mean, I just like I like the fact that I'm supporting you and I'm associated with the brand. It's already a lot for me, you know. I just wanted to say to everyone, Amaka is doing a lot, and Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is doing a lot. So we need to support her. So if you've been here, you've gained something, please write a post about it. Go to the YouTube page and subscribe, like, share on your status, share on your WhatsApp group, share with your friends, so that more people who need this. But all saying is good. Like sometimes I'll make a post and people will be like, "Oh, Augusta, this thing is so good, it's so useful," but they don't repost. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, if it's so good, why are you keeping it to yourself? Please, I thought this was so good. Don't keep it to yourself. That's the best you can do for us. That's the least you can do for us. The best thing you can do for us is to come and join our community. We want you to be part of us. We want you to be elevated. We want you to come and share your testimonial in cohort 11. Okay, thank you so much. And I'm going to call it a wrap here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. To all the people in the chat who have kept it busy, I see you. I'm going to do a last shout out to all the people who I still see here. I see Kainde says, please, how can people join the next cohort? Please send me a message or send Dr. Augusta a message. We can get you that information in just a minute. So just send me, this is our LinkedIn, right? Either me or Augusta, any of us will be able to point you in the right direction. So I didn't even see that. Funny enough, that's the first message I clicked. Thank you, Kainde. Is it Kanayo? Sorry, I'm calling Kainde. Oh, yeah, Louisa is already answering. Say DM. Okay, yeah, that's nice. I'm trying to see the last messages. Louisa, Ibunabo, take it. You are getting there, law. Okay, you are doing your own special gist that I don't know about. Anything? Okay, Louisa, congratulations to Louisa. Okay, is there anything? So we have Messi. Messi says, what did Messi say? Louisa, I guess I'm seeing into the future. Oh, okay, you were already guessing right. All right, congratulations, Louisa. Congratulations, Chidi. Thank you so much, everyone, for showing up. We always appreciate you for spending the time with us. I know we are just like 12 minutes past our normal time, but it's been totally worth it. This has been, like it's like always the next graduation is always better than the previous one because people will bring their energy. This is the first graduation that people are coming with speech. And it's like, okay, that's nice. So I like the concept. Maybe we'll start having valedictorian, Augusta. See concepts. Maybe in the next graduation, we'll have a class valedictorian that will come and do class message and things like that. So I really liked the intentionality. That shows me that you put some thought into coming. You took the time to prepare. You took the time to want to write something because you wanted to make sure that you passed that message without any distraction. Thank you so much, everyone. For those of you who are asking how you can join the next cohort, please send me a message. Still send a remote seller to a message. He will tell you what to do. Send Augusta, any of us on the screen that you send a message, they will definitely point you in the right direction. That's like no confusion there. So I'll just close out by playing our final video as usual, just as a closing.
Success begins with the right
for us.
guidance and opportunities. And at Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, we are here to help you unlock your full potential. Whether you're preparing for graduate school applications or building a standout professional presence on LinkedIn, we provide the tools and support you need to thrive. Our programs are designed to help you craft a compelling personal brand, position yourself for global opportunities, and achieve your dreams. Led by Dr. Amaka Ifaduba, a dedicated mentor and coach, Scholar Up empowers you with personalized mentoring, actionable resources, and proven strategies to take bold steps toward a brighter future. Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is more than a program. It's a community dedicated to helping you succeed. Take the first step today and discover how we can guide you on your journey to greatness. Follow our page for updates and access all our resources at linktree.com/ScholarUpAcademy. Your success story starts here.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I think we have an event coming up next week, Saturday. I'm going to be setting up that event tomorrow. If you enjoyed this, which is a graduation, then you don't want to miss our actual sessions that are teaching sessions, right? So next week, we are going to have a power-packed event. You are invited. Connect with me, connect with Dr. Augusta, make sure you're connected to Erimosele. And these are people that you want to reach out to for support. They will always be there for you. Thank you so much for showing up today. This brings us to the end of Cohort 10, Graduation of Scholar Up Mentoring Academies, Elevate Your Professional Presence Challenge. Over and out. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. How do you...